Hello, welcome back to Just Smell Better, the best fragrance channel in the world. Today I'm going to be trying an attempt to rank all of my niche fragrances from A all the way down to F. I've noticed that recently I've been focusing a lot on cologne fragrances and making video after video about colognes, and I didn't want to become one of those YouTubers that just focuses on colognes, so I thought, why not focus a video entirely for my niche expensive colognes. Let's do another tier list video. You guys love those, and these videos I give it to my editor so that he has to do all the harsh edits and I don't gotta do any of the work. But without further ado, let's start the video because I got 18 niche colognes to rank. It's gonna be a long video. Let's start off with Xerjoff Torino 21. Now this one, I was so excited to buy because everyone hypes it up. Let's be honest, everyone and their mom hypes up Torino 21. And I actually thought I was going to enjoy it a lot because it has some amazing notes like lemon, like mint. It is supposed to be like this amazing, freshy, uplifting. And I do kind of see that, but to me, it is nothing unique, nothing outstanding like that for me to like hype it up, for me to put it on A, on S, even on B. Definitely a little bit of a letdown, and so I don't know if I gotta let it macerate a little bit. Maybe as it develops, it'll smell even better. Because right now it doesn't perform that well, it doesn't smell that well, it doesn't last long, so I don't know what I'm missing on the hype. But this one, we're gonna start off on the C tier, bang in the middle. Nothing impressive, but nothing horrible at the same time. Now this one should be what every cologne aspires to be. This is by Kilian Blue Moon. Not only does it have a beautiful crystallized bottle, it looks like a vodka bottle, but it also smells amazing. It does have like a little bit of a vodka note or something that smells alcoholic, but the main notes are ginger, lemon, and ambroxan, which are some of my favorite notes, some of the best notes for compliments. I've kind of made this my signature scent. I don't have one obviously because I got so many colognes to rotate and to try out. But if I had a signature scent, it would be by Kilian Blue Moon. I feel like no one other than me talks about it. It is kind of my cologne. No one really hypes it up. And so I don't know if I like this one more than PDM Percival. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I did used to own Percival, but unfortunately my bottle broke, so it is not going to be in this video, but it would go along on the same tier with Blue Moon, which has to be the S tier. Goldfield Banks Pacific Rock Moss, a more under the radar niche brand. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. I'm definitely a little bit new to the brand myself, and so this is my first introduction to this niche brand, which is not that expensive. This one I paid for around like $119, so definitely not a bad deal, and it's a pretty good one, man. It's like a clean, freshy. It's a little bit earthy too. To me, it just reminds me like if I'm sitting by the beach, by the ocean, just on the sand. It is fresh, blue, and a little bit minty in my opinion. So in this case, to me, it feels like a better quality version of Xerjoff Torino 21, but for a cheaper price, like $75 less than Torino 21. And so I gotta give it, for that reason, a B tier. I feel like it can be a little bit more unique. It can definitely try to shine a little bit more. It's a little bit safe, but for the price, it is definitely one of the better ones. I feel like it belongs in B tier. I gotta test that out a little bit more, but from what I've smelled and from what I've gotten, it smells pretty decent. Bond number 9, Riverside Drive. This has become one of my new favorite colognes to wear when I don't know what to wear. I'm gonna put it that way. It is not a blue fragrance. It is more of a green fragrance. It is earthy. It is just clean and masculine. To me, this smells, and you guys are gonna be shocked because I've never heard anyone compare it to this. It smells like a niche version of Louis DC Perron by Issey Miyake. This one right here, which I've glazed a lot, and I've called it one of the best colognes, one of the best cheapies. To me, this is a premium niche quality version of that cheapie, like a barbershop green scent that smells like trees, smells earthy, and it smells masculine. So one of the best fresh masculine colognes that I've picked up recently at only around $140. 140 for 100 milliliters, not a bad deal, not bad for niche colognes. Definitely one of my favorite pickups that I've been wearing a lot. This is like a dumb reach fragrance that smells amazing, so I think it belongs on the A tier. One that doesn't belong in the A tier has to be Mancera French Riviera. One of the most disappointing colognes that I've tried. Everyone glazed this one, and to me, Such a disappointment. Smells like sunscreen, but it's nothing special, man. It's nothing special for the summer. I don't want to smell like this. It doesn't perform, it doesn't last, and so why would I spend my $90? And I got a good deal on it, by the way, on Mancera French Riviera. Right here, you have better alternatives that are also fresh and kind of clean for the summer. So I gotta put this one on the D tier. It is not horrible, but I would not recommend buying at all. MFK Aqua Celestia Cologne Forte. Hopefully you guys didn't forget about this one, because I kind of did. I kind of forgot about it in the back of my collection. And man, I would really hype this one up, mostly because it was something unique that I haven't experienced. And so to me, this was like a sparkly Sprite type of DNA, and it shocked me. It impressed me a lot, and I didn't see many people talking about this, so I definitely wanted to put it in your radar for you to try next time you went to try some MFKs. It is a decent freshie. It is nice and clean and just fruity, so I do like it for that. Not as masculine as I wish it was. One time I smelled this type of DNA. I don't think it was the same cologne, but the same type of smell on a girl. I was like, it does lean a little bit feminine, but I still like it a lot. Don't reach for it that much as I used to, but I think it belongs on the B tier. I feel like that is a perfect tier for it. It is decent, but I don't reach for it that much. I feel like we got a lot of blue going on here, so let's bring my other Maison Francis Kurkdjian and Grand Soir. I have been very cautious with my MFKs because I don't want to buy some weird ones like Oud, Sad, and Mood. And this one, even though I blind bought it, I do love it a lot. One of the best vanilla smells. It smells rich, it smells luxurious, smells like just vanilla ice cream. So nice. Straight up Halloween vibes, fall vibes, autumn vibes. Smells like the leaves are falling from the tree. You are walking through a pumpkin patch, drinking your cinnamon latte extravaganza. Amazing. Close to a 9, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna put it on A tier though, just because I'm saving my S spot for a better sweet type of gourmand DNA, but still an amazing cologne. A tier for MFK Grand Soir. Creed Silver Mountain Water. So this one, I do smells so good, man. It smells so good. I do love it a lot, but I've said it multiple times. The one downfall for this one is the performance. It is weak. It does not last at all. And for a freshie, a cologne that's meant to be for the summer, I expect better performance, man. So even though I do love the smell, I just wish there was a better performing version of this smell, because I would be the best smelling man in the world. So for that reason, I gotta give it its props for the amazing smell, but I gotta bring it down because I can't wear it that much, since it's gonna feel like I'm not wearing any cologne after like 2 hours. So I'm gonna put it above average, still in the B tier, because it smells so good that I can't deny it. My brand new Amouage Reflection Man. Bro, this one at first, it shocked me so much at how good and how clean it smelled. An easy way to understand how this one smells like a premium luxury version of Prada L'Homme. So Prada L'Homme, if Prada turned niche and added better ingredients, it makes Amouage Reflection Man. So clean, powdery, with the florals, with the iris. And it's a little bit masculine too, which is why I like it, but the few times that I wore it, I feel like it could perform a little bit better. I couldn't really, smell it projecting that much. And so for that reason, I'm gonna have to put it on the A tier. It is good, it smells amazing, definitely a good pickup from me. But if the performance was better, S tier for sure, but still decent in the A tier. No complaints other than that. Let's talk about a pretty disappointing one that broke my heart, man. This was my dream cologne, and I bought it for $185 for 50 milliliters. This is Pink Boa by Stefford Humbert Lucas. What a disappointment, man. But first, I couldn't smell anything. And then when I finally picked up the sweetness from the strawberry, the lemonade, which is what I was expecting, I wore it. I sprayed it on myself, and it didn't perform. Lasted like 50 minutes. It wasn't strong at all. I didn't smell anything after a few minutes, and I was expecting this one to be a juicy pink lemonade like people were describing it to be, but instead I got more of a dark, close to the skin, thick, dry lemon. just boring, nothing special, nothing pink, nothing strawberry. It was horrible. Now we'll give it the benefit of the doubt that it has to macerate, just because when I first opened it, I couldn't smell anything. And over the days, over the weeks, I have been able to smell it a little bit more. It does smell a little bit stronger from the bottle, but it is still not as strong or juicy or refreshing as I want it to be. And so for that reason, I'm gonna have to give it a D tier, especially when they just released a new dupe, which I'm gonna put right here. I don't know what it's called, I honestly forgot, which is only $50. So I'm gonna have to buy that one to test it out, because this one, what a letdown from Stefford Humbert Lucas, man, in the D tier for Pink Boa. Let's get back positive, man. Let's go to Mancera Amberful. This is one of the best Manceras that I've tried. It was recommended to me by one of my viewers, and I appreciate him so much, because this one, I'll be honest, it's underrated. I wouldn't have bought it without recommendations, because people don't talk about it that much or at all. I had never heard about this one, and it is one of the best sort of like freshies, because it is still sweet and a little bit synthetic, but it does work well for the summer, maybe for the fall too. It has a little bit of sweetness in there, which makes it wearable during the fall, but such a big compliment getter, man. This is one of the best compliment getter DNAs, especially from Mancera, especially for the price at only $75. One of the best cheap niche fragrances for compliments that I recommend. So Mancera Amberful goes on the A tier. Xerjoff 40 knots. And so Xerjoff 40 knots, man, at some point I said it's like a 10 out of 10, and I still do agree, because sometimes for certain occasions it performs like a 10 out of 10. It smells aquatic, a little bit salty, and really powdery, and I love this scent so much. It's so unique. When I spray it on my skin, I love it. I smell amazing. My girl loves it, but from the bottle, she hates it. And so 40 knots, there's something special about it, which makes it only wearable during certain occasions, because straight off the bottle, it sucks. On certain weather, certain occasions, it sucks. But when everything aligns and everything works out perfectly, and you wear Xerjoff 40 knots, one of the best colognes you can wear. And so this one, I'm iffy about it. I'm gonna put it on the B tier, just because the wearability is so limited, but when it performs amazing. Xerjoff Renaissance. This one, bro, even though people don't like it as much, they don't hype it up as much, is better than Torino 21. I gotta be honest, man, you guys are gonna hate me for it. It's such an unpopular opinion, but Renaissance is the better freshie, the better minty, refreshing cologne. I don't know why I feel like this one just double downs on what it wants to be. It wants to be such a minty, refreshing, lemony smell, which are some of the same notes that Torino 21 has, but this one, it's just a little bit more subtle. It doesn't really focus on what it tries to do, and Renaissance is not scared of screaming, look at me, I am chewing 20 pieces of gum, smell me, I am so refreshing. So Xerjoff Renaissance has balls, it knows what it wants to do, and I love it for that reason. When I want to smell so refreshing and attack the hot heat from the summer, I wear Renaissance, and I do almost gotta buy a new bottle because it is about to run out. One of my most worn niche fragrances in my entire collection, so I gotta give it an A tier. I feel like it is one of the best fresh colognes out there. But if I love it so much, why not give it an S tier? Well, because I'm saving the S tiers for the best of the best, and the best Xerjoff is Xerjoff Naxos. A 10 out of 10 masterpiece. I understand the hype. I apologize for the hate before trying it fully. It smells amazing. I'm saving the best spots for the best fragrances. In my opinion, this one's a little bit better than Grand Soir. It just smells sexy with the honey, the tobacco, the lavender. It's a little bit citrusy too, which makes it a little bit wearable for the summer, for the spring, maybe like an all year round fragrance. And so the wearability is there when I wear it. It does not get clogging, it does not get annoying, which is kind of rare for like a sweet gourmand fragrance. It is masculine, which is also rare for sweet gourmand fragrances, and it performs amazing, so sexy. My girl loved it. I wore it for our 1.5-year anniversary, and she loved it, man. I smelled better than the tiramisu dessert that we got. It was beautiful. So Xerjoff Naxos, I understand the hype. I get it now. A 10 out of 10, S tier for sure. Let's finish off our Xerjoff collection with Xerjoff Nio. This one is one of the most boring Xerjoffs I've tried. I was so disappointed because it was one of my first ones. I think it was the first one that I opened, And I was like, is this it? Straight up a bergamot bomb, bro. This is just bergamot, lemon, so citrusy. Smells like a niche version of Versace Eros Energy. Straight up a lemon drop. And so it doesn't smell bad at all. It smells decent, smells fresh. But I find it so boring that I don't reach for it at all. And for the expensive price, definitely not worth it. So I gotta put it on the D tier along with Pink Boa. Let's go back to bond number 9s with bond number 9 Bleecker Street. This one, bro, I keep jumping from I love it to I don't like it to I hate it to I love it. And right now I think I'm stuck in the middle, bang in the middle in the C tier. It's just I do like the smell, man. It is synthetic, it is people pleasing, it is compliment getter, but the performance let me down, man. It smells decent, but it doesn't perform in the high heat, which is what I wanted to do. So how am I gonna pay $175 for a cologne that disappears pretty quickly, even though it smells amazing? It's not worth the price if it's gonna go away in like an hour or two. So as much as it was coming back in my collection, as much as I was hyping it up, it just fell back down to the middle, man, because I don't know, there's better fragrances out there, freshies, bond number 9s, niche fragrances, that this one, I just don't think it's worth the niche price tag. The bond number 9 that is worth it is my brand new bond number 9 New Harlem. I've been talking about it a lot recently because it smells like coffee, and I do like the smell of coffee, man. I do love the smell of tiramisu, and so this is one of my brand new favorite gourmand slash dessert slash vanilla DNAs, if you want to call it that. It smells like coffee, it smells like cinnamon, smells like a creamy dessert, and I do love it for that. One of the best ones for fall, for winter, so I gotta give it a decent A tier. Haven't tried it enough to put it on the S tier, but I will let you guys know when I actually wear it. For right now, it is tied with like Grand Soir, but I don't think it's gonna beat Naxos in the future. And we're saving the worst for last. This is Mancera French Riviera. What a piece of trash, man. I don't like it at all. I don't like the note of oud, and it doesn't mix well with the lemon, the lime, the mint. I just don't like this Mancera, man. Luckily, it is about to be empty though, because you guys have been sampling on my sampling website. So thank you guys so much for helping me get my money back, because I don't like it, man. So this is my only F tier in my entire niche fragrance collection. Honestly, 1 out of 18 F tiers, not bad. I think I've been doing a decent job collecting my niche expensive fragrances. By the way, all of these colognes are less expensive than the brand new Bleu de Chanel Le Exclusive, man. How is that possible? Chanel is getting greedy. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching this long video. You can sample all of these colognes and more on my sampling website, smellbettersamples.com. The link is in the description. Let me know what colognes you agree with or disagree with. Thank you for watching. Just smell better.